I'm really happy to be here, man. My name is Calvin Rafa, and I'm the founder of Amour Pro. As you guys know, it's a clothing line with an anti-bullying campaign. It's all about self-love and self-respect. Like, that's what Amour Pro means. Like, it's a French word, and it translates to self-love and self-respect. And I think that self-love is really important, you know, because when I was your guys' age, I didn't really love myself, like, at all. And, you know, now earlier in my adulthood, I realized that if you do love yourself, if you get bullied and, you know, people say bad things to you, it won't shape you, and you won't care what they're saying because you love yourself, and it's just an opinion at the end of the day, and it really doesn't matter. And, you know, a big thing I want to tell you guys to do in life is, like, chase your dreams and don't let people put you down. Like, when I was your age as well, I wasn't really smart, and, you know, my grades sucked, and my parents really didn't have that much money, so, you know, I didn't always have clothes and I didn't have everything, but my parents, they did really try, and they tried to give us everything. And today, one of our guest speakers is Grant Kemp from Bachelor in Paradise, as you guys know, the TV show. And, you know, just a while ago, I was watching Grant on TV, and now he's here with me. He's my friend, and we're making a difference together with these assemblies. And tomorrow, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Good Day Sacramento. Me and Grant are going to be on there in the morning segment for an hour, and we'll make sure to take these pictures and some videos and show him. So if you guys watch Good Day Sacramento tomorrow, you guys will be on there. We'll put some pictures, and, you know, anything is possible. You know, I never thought I would be on the news. I never thought celebrities would be my friends. I was always that kid that got bullied, and here I am. And I feel like you guys could do the same thing, and it starts with you guys. You know, I want to tell you guys a little story. Back when I was your guys' age, especially in, like, elementary and middle school, my grades were never good. And, you know, people would make fun of me about that all the time, especially my peers, like people in my classrooms. They would just laugh at me. And, you know, if I could go back, I wish instead of laughing at me, they would come up to me, not in front of everyone, trying to make a big scene of it, but, like, later in the hallway and be like, "Hey, Calvin, we know you're not really doing good in class. Let me help you." And, you know, what I'm trying to say is, some of you guys that are better, if you see some of your friends in class suffering and their grades aren't that good, don't laugh at them, because that destroys them. Instead, why not, you know, and nowadays, especially with social media and stuff, why don't you just send them a DM the next day or something like, "Hey, I'm good at that math homework," or, "Hey, I'm good at that English. Let me help you. Do you need some help?" And if they say no, then respect that. And if they say yes, then help them. But to make fun of them in front of everyone like I did, it only brings them down more, and nothing good comes from that. And I don't know, it's a saying as old as time, like, don't say anything unless you have something nice to say, like, because it could really destroy people. And everything about me suffered when I was in grade school. I didn't, you know, start doing things with my life way after, even after college, until my adulthood, because I just didn't love myself, and that was because of the people around me. So you guys can make a difference, and it starts with you guys, and that's how you could do it, just like that. You see someone suffering in class and their grades aren't good, don't laugh at them, and don't make a public scene of it, like, "Hey, let me help you," or, because they probably don't want that. Just do it on the low, send them a DM, and that's how you guys can make a difference. And, you know, for me to have Grant here, where's Grant at? There he is, you guys. For him to be here, and for him to be on Bachelor in Paradise, and now he's here as and he's just here as, like, my friend wanting to make a difference, and that means the world to me. Seriously, Grant, like, that in its own is a dream for me, and, you know, I'm happy you're here, bro.
All right, how you guys doing today? That's good? All right, cool. So, how many times a day when you're at school do you guys see somebody making fun of somebody else? A lot, right? Yeah? So everybody's been on the other side of that, right? When somebody makes fun of you, or you make a mistake and you're embarrassed and somebody makes fun of that, right? That's not something that makes you feel good, you know? So it's all about perspective. When you look at somebody, they're going to be different than you. Everybody's different, right? But you need to look at that person as a person and not focus on the things that are different, because that's not a negative thing, you know? The best thing that we can all do for each other is help each other, right? That's why I love to help people. That's the reason I'm a firefighter. So do you guys think that when I'm on a call and I'm helping a homeless guy, I treat him any different than somebody that lives in a house that's clean cut and normal? No, I don't, because a person's a person, right? So we need to all feed off each other with positive energy and inspire each other. It hasn't always been easy for me, right? Like, I got made fun of when I was in school, when I was your guys' age, and you would never think that, you know? You would never assume that about me because I'm on TV, I'm a firefighter, whatever. That's beyond the point. So I know how it feels to be made fun of, and I know how it feels when, you know, one of your friends is being made fun of. Stand up for your friends, you know? Don't let that happen. It's up to you guys to make a difference and change how you guys look at each other. When it comes to the environment of a classroom, right? You have kids that come from all different walks of life. Everybody's situation at home is different. Everybody's situation at school is a little bit different, you know? We have to respect that, though, because at the end of the day, what matters is that we all take care of each other, all right? Who here would be willing to be a little bit brave and get up here and share a story either about how they've been bullied or they've helped somebody that's been bullied before? Okay. All right. How about you in the back right there? Kyla, what's your name?
Haley.
Nice to meet you. Okay.
So I was at school one day, and then I was like we were at lunch, and so I was hanging out with one of the kids that like has some disabilities, and so I offered to like be their friend, and I really wanted to help them with academics and everything basically. And one of my friends came up to me and started making fun of me, and then it went over text, and I was cyberbullied. So I told my parents, and we took care of it, and yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. Come here. All right, so that was a perfect example of a great story about a person who is obviously a great individual, right? And the fact that, you know, somebody would make fun of somebody else for trying to help somebody that has a disability, I mean, that's sickening, right? I don't think anybody would want to admit to doing that, right? So, why would you do it? Hi, what's your name?
Abby.
Abby? Nice to meet you, Abby. Here you
Nice
go.
to meet you. I had a friend last year who was always rude to us. Like, it always felt like she was ignoring us, me and my friends who I was sitting next to. We would just be playing, and then every week there was something that she did to us that would make us upset. Like, she was either calling us mean names, or the list could go on. We would be friends for a day, and then again it would just be, we would like always be arguing over stuff. It was always something different.
So, let me ask you this. When you have a friend that's like that, right? At first, when she's being mean to everybody around her and you guys don't understand why, if she's already your friend and she's acting like that towards you guys, you know, that's probably one of those things where she has something going on at home that she might be even embarrassed to tell you, right? You know, so when you guys are in a situation like that, you have to see how you can help the person instead of reacting to them, you know, because there's probably an issue that they have that they're just too afraid or too ashamed to maybe talk to anybody about, you know. So when you see somebody that's angry all the time and they have a bad attitude, try and help them, you know, because there's probably nobody that has tried to help them, which has made them worse, you know. So thank you so much for sharing your story. You do great. Hello, how are you? What's your name?
Hi, Jelani.
Jelani, nice to meet you.
Hello. Okay, so this is currently happening. There's someone who doesn't look like everyone else, and they have differences. They don't look like us girls, you know, all pretty, but no one else is pretty. But we need to treat whoever they are the same. I'm sorry. And every day I see this girl being treated differently, and I don't like it because I always try to help her. And I think she should be treated the same way as everyone else, because it doesn't matter the way they look. It matters the personality, and we're all people, so we should treat everyone the same.
actually, I have something to say. That was like really good. That kind of like went off of what I was saying about, the whole idea of what everyone's coming up here and saying is kind of like reflecting what I was saying at the beginning about like how we could all make a difference truly is helping one another. And why not turn it around? Like personally, me, that's my whole message. Like I went from being bullied and got proactive, and now I'm trying to make a difference on that issue. And I like how everyone's coming up here and they're kind of saying the same thing, like they're there to help. And let me see who else would like to come up here. What's your name? How you doing? Here you go.
Hi. So when I was in kindergarten, I loved to read, and I've always loved to read. And everyone at my old school would make fun of me and say, "You're a teacher's pet. You're just smart, and no one likes you." And I hated that. And then when I came here, I made lots of friends, and everyone here was really nice. And I just love this school because they taught me that just because I'm smart and I'm different, it doesn't mean that I shouldn't have friends.
That was great. You did a good job. What I like about this situation is when I first asked everybody who wants to come up here and share a story, I saw no hands, and then I saw one hand, and then I saw two hands, and I saw three hands, and I saw like 20 hands. So do you see how one person stepping up that wants to make a difference can inspire others? I think that's a perfect example. I think you just saw it happen, and I think this is the start of that happening here, right?
Yeah, that's like, for me too, like, it's like a chain reaction. Like, didn't really have no confidence when I was your guys' age, and I don't know, for me to even be up here and talking to you guys, that's a lot for me. This isn't me, but, when Grant, when you told me you're going to come, it gave me confidence, and it made me feel like, oh, man, Grant's coming. Like, I was watching you on TV, bro, and now you're standing next to me. Like, things can happen if you work hard enough, man, and anything's possible. And you guys could also have anything you want out of life because, I'm living my dream up here, seriously. So, all this is like a dream for me that came true, and you guys can also do that. So who else wants to come up here and share a story? All right, you come up here. No, you. What's up, bro? What's your name? All right, Jacob, here you go.
Thanks. So when I came here to George Kelly in 4th grade, there was this boy that never really, he was the one that bullied me and my other new friends when I came here. So now, when I was in 5th grade, I just started feeling so bad for him because he got in trouble every day. So I wanted to be his friend, and it was kind of hard, but kind of not hard. So we're kind of friends now. Yeah.
Oh, that was really good, man. Give me a hug, man. Just to be up here, just to talk on here, that's the winner right there. Let me give him a shirt, Grant. Just that's cool, man.
I'm shaking, so like if I freak out, I don't know. Okay, so people are different, and that's okay because it just matters who you are and what you do and where you came from. And I don't look like other girls, and I felt insecure about it because I had short hair. And I used to have long hair when I came to this school, but I cut it because I wanted to make a difference, and I wanted to show people that it's okay to be yourself. And I'm different because of what I like and how I act, and sometimes it gets to me because of what people think of me. And honestly, there's nothing better than being yourself, because living a life of somebody else is not going to make you happy, and it's not going to make anyone else happy, because people are going to love you for you and not for who they want you to be, and that's what matters. So just be yourself.
That was great. Hey, come here. You're awesome. That was a really good job. That one's probably gonna be hard to follow. I think she just killed that right there. So, yeah. So I think we're gonna end it with that. I think that was the best speech we've heard of the day. That was from the heart. I could tell. You know. So that was inspiring right there. She just inspired me. You know. So we're gonna wrap this up right now, and we're gonna have a final word, and then after that, we're gonna do a little meet and greet where you guys can hang out with us, ask us any questions that you guys might have. Good to him.
Yeah, it was good. Just to wrap this whole thing up, I don't know, like, if you could really if you could just really leave this assembly with one thing, that would be like, you also have the ability to do anything in your life, and you guys just sitting there, sometimes if you feel like things are impossible, they're not. I'm telling you, they're not. Like, you could do anything you want to do in life, and anything is possible, and you guys should chase your dreams and not let people bring you down. And I should be living proof up here on stage with Grant that this was just an idea 4 or 5 years ago, and look where it's come. And tomorrow on Good Day Sacramento, we're also going to be on for an hour segment, and things going to happen. And, you know, just believe and never give up, you know? And that's all I have to say, man.
All right, guys. That's it. I mean, thank you guys so much for hearing us out, you know. Just like he said, don't let anybody ever bring you down. Don't let anybody knock your confidence down. Other people's opinion of you does not matter whatsoever, whether it's good or it's bad. It's your own opinion of yourself. So always love yourself and always have respect for other people, okay?
inspiring, and like it made me feel like I should be a better person. Yeah. I thought that it showed us that we can be ourselves and we don't have to change for whoever, that we can be true to who we are.
Today's assembly was cool. I mean, we get to meet Grant and Calvin, and we just talked about like what we felt and how we were bullied and stuff. Because I know these feelings. I had these feelings before, so I know what they are. And today's assembly was nice because we got all those feelings out, so that made me feel happy.
Today's assembly was really inspiring because it showed people not to like be upset about like being different and not like judging other people about who they are.
to meet you.
Hi.
Your name?
Jeff.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know why.
What did you guys think of the assembly?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It wasn't as people opened up to themselves, and I think that's a good thing to do.
We learned a lot.
Yeah. I like that, you know, that when one person did, everybody else followed. You know,
Yeah,
it just took that
because-
one person.
Yeah, there's only one person who raised their hand at first.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
confidence
Yeah.
in what they're saying to people because they think if they raise their hand, everybody's gonna laugh at them.
Exactly. And that's the whole point of today, right? Is to not have that happen. I'm glad that it did, you know? So, it's good.